jotenkin. Toivon mukaan. Mulla on kuuma. Now, get out. Hyvä. Vielä viimeiset minuutit käynnissä. Vielä viimeiset. Huhhuh. Sano minä. Tässä on koettu ilot. Tässä on koettu surut. Ja sitäkin enemmän hikeä ja tuskaa niin sanotusti. Just niin kuin tolla hetkellä paljon aloittavassa. Tässä niinku täällä loppusuoralla. Siis tää vaan niinku vetää, että huono yhteys. Videota ei voida näyttää. Tai siis niinku videokuvaa ei voida näyttää. Ja on sama.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
Could
What do you have to say for
Where the
yourself?
fuck do you get off? You think you have the right to
And what
just
about
do this to
Faith?
people?
They have
You're a
done
fucking
this.
crook!
This. You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I
se.
have your
Tehän
attention?
se. Tehän se.
Thank you all for
Tehän se.
coming here
Tehän
on
se.
such short
Tehän se.
notice.
Tehän
I
se.
know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as
Hei,
possible.
Snow, ei.
The crooked man is charged with the murder of
As I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porge who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie? Georgie?
I don't mean to
Okay,
interrupt you,
order.
Miss White, but I thought it would be unwise to proceed with such faulty information.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
Sincerely hope
Super.
not. Well,
He
where
wasn't
is he?
behind it.
Sheriff?
Georgie was a victim of this psycho too. He was pushed into the whole thing and now he's dead.
He's... what?
Dead. So you see,
Yep.
the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
Hei,
I
nyt
was
I don't-
mitään.
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the
What
charges.
other charges?
Let
If
her
you'd wait a
finish.
moment.
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got
Niin.
it?
If you insist.
You are
Älä
charged with the
kuulu.
murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown
Yep,
community,
älä kuulu.
including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud,
Onks tää
extortion,
kaikki nää
racketeering,
protokollit?
and the illegal possession and
Resist
sale of
ja
magical artifacts.
And resisting arrest.
Oh, yes. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're
Come on,
involved.
So
it's obvious.
responsible.
And there's all the other crap he's done.
I know you're responsible. You've been behind all of this from the beginning. So cut the shit.
We all know who you are. We know what you've
Just
done.
give it up already.
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
but
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself,
Myönetään nyt se
and I won't
helvetti.
rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
Mitä vittua?
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a
Mä
Are you gonna get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes, but he was not acting on my behalf when due with
Tell
This
the
is such
fucking
bullshit.
truth for
He's
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg. It was only a matter of time before something like this happened.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
Yeah, and your goons attacked me. Did you forget that part?
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent
I
man.
think you're done.
Just to save
Better have a
someone.
point.
What's he talking about?
I really hope you're going somewhere with this.
I see, you want to cut right to the point. I can appreciate that. Let me
Okay.
explain this to you. My
The
employees are
crowd is
just
not
that,
the
hired
crux.
help.
That's the point.
I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie
The
was.
Blueberg
What
näyttää
about
nyt
Lily?
vähän.
She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly.
Niinpä.
I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah. That's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but
Wasn't
Don't
I?
turn this on us.
You're the fucking problem here, not us.
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
She wanted my tree destroyed, but Bigby refused.
What?
you were gonna burn her tree?
Right, manipulate.
Why would you want that?
Is that true? I know what you're doing, and it's not gonna work. You can't manipulate us or these people. We're not here to talk
Oh,
about
we're
this.
not?
Bigby just
This
means
is important, and I'm glad it's being talked about.
You know why I asked him to destroy your tree. You were working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with the Crooked Man.
We've made some mistakes.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you
Trying to
perfection.
protect you.
No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Like you did with her?
Maybe you haven't noticed, but we've been doing all this to protect you. We're trying to stop people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength.
We're not gonna tolerate this shit anymore. The debts are wiped. His business is closed. He's done.
Juurikin näin.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him,
Thanks, Pete.
even now.
Tuo Orvo. No. Kaikki vastaa yksi.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the...
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession
that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke, especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
So you can talk your way out of this.
You won't be able to talk your way out of this, crooked man.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of course it's right. This man tormented all of you, for profit! Georgie killed them.
Let me just make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course! Where are you going with this?
Well, by that logic, Miss White should be on trial for Tweedledum's murder, since you know
Just hold up
Bigby
that
works for her.
That's...
He killed her.
Don't make him a murderer.
Doesn't it?
For fuck's sake, killing someone who's trying to kill you is
They were
hardly...
there to retrieve Crane. You didn't need to escalate things.
Me? It was them.
Who
sent those two freaks anyway?
Bigby and I have already discussed his behavior that night. We're handling it internally.
Before. How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch?
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
That was
You're the one on
different.
trial.
You think
Robert
you
did
shouldn't be
that.
held accountable?
You're the one on trial here. Don't try to turn this around on us.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own lives.
Right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you. That's
I
not
mean, a
true.
certain level of privilege should be afforded to
To who?
This is how it's always been.
Yes. See, this is exactly to what I'm speaking. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers? Judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny. Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby! Miss White!
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath a little?
What's she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the midst of something.
Bluebeard.
What?
Well, of course you can speak. Go ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line.
Yes.
I couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what?
Yes.
Now it's my turn to talk.
Yes.
I found
Yes.
Vivian's body.
Yes. Yes.
Did you kill her?
Yes. Yes.
Did he?
Yes.
Sheriff,
Yes.
this is highly irregular.
You want to
quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
Vivian wanted you freed from the ribbons. She took her own life.
I'm sorry, I don't think
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you.
Yeah.
The only two people who ever gave a damn about me.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
He's gonna pay for it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have
really
never
the
done
ground.
anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me.
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well.
Nah, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
Yeah.
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you.
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy? You're done talking, crooked man. You had your chance.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's not good enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has
more
a point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough bloodshed
So we get rid of him.
Dangerous.
Get him out of
We
here.
can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
Should have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine.
Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Snow.
Just do what you think is right.
Jepa.
Yes, Sheriff.
Locking up. Rip his head off. Rolling
Teach him
down
a
the well.
fucking lesson. Everyone, I'm...
Not this way.
Mitä vittua? Ja yritätkö vielä? Yritätkö vielä?
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment.
Tänään se saa.
Think of me when you try to
Rip
sleep.
his head off.
Finish it, Sheriff.
You're going to
Vittu.
miss me.
Heippa. Noniin, terve meno. Mene sinne. Noniin. Saatana. Goodbye. See
For
you
Lily
next
and
time.
Faith.
Yes.
Kyllä.
Another one of us to erase from the books.
And see you next time. The Northern Blows. Tuli achievement. Luojan, jee.
Hey, Sheriff.
Kukas tää oli?
You gonna come see the truck off?
Oh,
Leaving for the
damn.
farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
Kun nää Toudi ja nää lähtee.
This fucking line.
Ketäs nää on? Voi vitun Jack.
Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Okay. Selvä homma. Everything okay?
Is everything okay? You look...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Aivan, kun tää nyt täytyy hoitaa nää kaikki.
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Selvä homma. Aivan. Okei. Tulee ikävä Toadie.
I'm going! Jesus!
We only have like 5 minutes.
Carry me for fuck's sake! I don't give a shit! I forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff.
Morning,
Fucking day. Shit. Just go grab that, would you? Sorry about all this. I tried to help. Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'll get another chance. But Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway. I told her I had the money, but she didn't want to hear it.
Come on, Colin.
I'm walking, all right? Calm down.
Oh
Wait,
my god.
Sheriff Bigby, I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Oh my god.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her.
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool. When they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
That's everybody.
Meniks ei tuu penkille se fucking Colin? Selvä.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore. I'm sorry, TJ, but look on the bright side, okay? There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby, so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Monday seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on, it won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No, some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves, so you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Oh
Bye,
my
Mr.
god.
Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ.
Ja Colin. Anna sillekin tupakkaa. Anna se on Godfreysit.
I wish I could come visit you up at the farm.
Yeah, well, too bad everybody up there hates you. Maybe if you do bad enough here, they'll ban you from Fabletown, too. Then we can go on the run together. You could show me around the Carpathians or something.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
You got another one of those?
Maybe.
How about a smoke for the road? One last time? Can't be easy getting cigs up at the farm.
Annako pakkaus, saatana.
Thanks, Bigby. Always a gentleman, aren't you, Bigby? I guess I'll see you around. Stay out of trouble, okay? If you even can.
I try.
Yeah, me too.
Yep. Moi moi.
Saying goodbye?
Ah, Nerissa.
Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
I understand.
It's okay. I get it.
Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. Not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
Marissa, what did you do?
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
So you sold them out?
No. Yes. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God.
Joo. Kyllä olipas. Oltais nyt tarjottu.
I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason.
What was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
What's done is done.
I guess what's done is done.
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
So it's seen that.
I walked her over here, and I left her. Just hoping that maybe if I couldn't save them, could at least save the rest of us.
So, that piece of fabric I found near there, that was you?
Yeah. I cut my leg trying to get over the fence. Man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence. And the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith or Lily. Nobody cares about us.
I'm sorry, Narissa. I'm sorry that's what it took to get me to pay attention.
It'll be different now. You'll make things right.
Okay.
You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her or anyone. You just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
I don't really know where we stand anymore. Things are just different.
Huh. Things are always different. Look, Bigby. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You protected your friends, no matter the cost. And you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you.
Okay.
I need to tell you something.
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you?
He said he wanted to run more tests.
Terveistä sanotaan sama kuin kaikki muut.
I'll see you around.
You're not a bad. Miksi mut tulee kyynelisiä? Apua, tää oli jotenkin niin koskettava tää loppu. I see you around, Wolf. Ja sit sen jälkeen totta kai mä valitsin sen, että me mennään se perään. Sitten nämä kaikki ajattelut, mikä tuli tohon. Että kaikki niinku fate ja kaikki nää. Niinku... Damn. Kaikki niinku loksahti paikoilleen. Ihan kaikki. Everything. Kaikki on niinku nyt loksahtanut paikoilla. Mä en tiedä, kun toi pätkäs tossa kohtaa, niin sitä ei nyt voi näyttää, mutta... Damn. What did you do to Jersey? You are 31% players left Jersey to die. Okay, you give the crooked man a trial. Yep. How did you punish the crooked man? You threw the good man down the fetch well. You anticipated disaster after this was known. I were your last first in Arizona. I hope I've done some good. Yeah. Special stats. You lied to him about seeing beauty outside the apartment. You beat him while he was down. Okay. Beauty. You promised her you want to beat yourself outside the apartment. Bluebird. You fought him after your... Okay. Butter. You advised him to leave the town. Colin. You gave him a drink when he asked for some apartment. You sent Colin to the farm. Crooked man. You took him back to the rich well. You tossed him down the rich well. D. You confiscated Steve's money while he was in his custody. Dom. You killed him. Wait. You gave him money after the fight with the most woodsman. I miss your fate. Church. You left him to die. You smashed his place. Yep. Gren. You ripped his arm off with a tourist-trap war. You drank with Gren after Leah's funeral. Holly. Britain's bee was my while she was passed out. Jack. You made a deal with him. You rewarded him to snow purple glare. Lawrence. You sent his place first. Yep. Snow. You brought her along with you to the drifter bar. You sold her Crane's photograph of her. You promised to bring the crooked man back alive. Ai niin. Joo, mä vielä sanoin sille, että mä tuon selos. Joo. Johnny Jim. You left him behind. No joo. Mä olisin ehkä voinut ottaa sen myös mukana. Ihan sama. USFT's Biddle and promised to give it Snow. Toi siis toi DJ. Toad. You stood up for him when Snow wanted to send him to the farm. You gave him money. Vivian. You tried to remove her from his body. Fine. Ei voi antaa kuvaporrit vaan. Kiitos teille kaikille, jotka katsoivat tämän. Me näemme taas ensi videoissa. Eli nyt kyllä Foxycraftissa. Me nähdään seuraavaksi. Ja ei mulla muuta sanottavana tää loppuun kuin You're not a bad. what everyone says. I see a rock full of